So I'm Shannon Sullivan, I'm a team lead in the racing team.
I'm Joe Logan, I'm a racing trader in the racing team.
So I'm Alfie Haylock, a racing analyst in the SBG brand.
Yeah, I'm Kieran Betley, I'm a team lead within the racing trading team. So racing trading is split into many different areas really. You've got the actual trade part of things, which is reacting to the business that we see. So we'll see bets come through in real time from customers. A trader's job is kind of to react to the business that's coming through. Also responsible for looking at liability management, making sure that liabilities that we've got are in line with exactly what we're comfortable with.
So if we see a lot of money come through for one horse that's 5-1, we'll reduce that odds to 4-1 because it might be a loser in the field book. And we'll also increase the odds of a certain horse that it might be 5-1, we'll put it to 6-1 because that might be the biggest winner.
And all of that basically helps us form a book where we've got prices that we're happy with and that we're in a position that we want to be.
For me specifically, my roles kind of vary throughout the week. I would have input into Cheltenham in terms of compilation, pricing the races the night before.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be, I suppose, as directly involved in terms of the compilation or direct trading of Cheltenham as Joe and some of the other lads, but I suppose I'm just trying to be as supportive as possible to them, maybe given the week that it is, the traffic that's coming to the site, that everything's looking the best it can, I suppose, and that you're really showing off the brand in its best light.
During festival weeks, the liabilities will be a lot higher than what they will be day to day. So Cheltenham in particular is a great opportunity for us to put the liabilities a little bit higher than what they'd usually be. So we've got a number of tools that help us in real time look at what position we're in. So we've got bet monitors that come up, we've got liability monitors so we know what the liability is on individual selections as well as multiples as well, and then we've got a field book in front of us so we know exactly the position that we're in for each individual horse in a race.
Because we don't just want to take everything off the customers and give nothing back. We want them to have an enjoyable experience and we want them to come to site and spend their £10, £20 like they would at going to the cinema and enjoying a film. We want them to have the most enjoyable experience and a fair experience. So we have a brand team that basically they do offers and they'll say, oh, we'll be money back as cash in the first race. We might be a double extra place the second race, a treble the third race. And then we can set how aggressive we want to be with the odds that we give to people.
Yeah, I suppose like when the races are on and live, it's just once the horse has jumped, there's not much you can do, and you can look at your field book and horse X is worth something and horse Y is worth something. So at that stage, I think you just nearly become a fan and you cheer on the result you want. And I suppose you're looking at run-ups. So if one trainer or one jockey's kind of has a couple of winners, you're conscious of maybe if they got a couple of more here, we could be looking at big liabilities. But once racing starts, it's you've done all you can at that stage. So you just become a fan, you watch the race, and you hope you get the results that you want.
Yeah, watch and hope really. Like, to be honest, like a lot of our work, you know, and I suppose there's numerous different teams under the racing trading department. Obviously trading multiple brands, we're looking at liabilities in certain brands as we've kind of different customer bases. So one customer base might be, you know, backing a certain horse, whereas another brand mightn't be. So it's, you know, just potential for big liabilities to go under the radar a small bit.
And the most important sort of bit is the next 20 minutes before a race goes off, because you take 70-80% of your stakes through that.
As soon as the race is underway, we're getting ready for the settlement of the event itself. We've got a settlement team that then quickly have a feed that puts in the correct result for the race, but we've got loads of different markets. So we've got the win market that comes through, but the people in the trading operations team would then settle the other markets. So place betting, insure betting, betting without the favourite, any price boosts that we've got are then settled by that team. So we try to get them settled as quickly as possible and just make sure it's a good customer experience so that they get money in their account as soon as possible, and the hope is that then they can reinvest it into the next race or the next special that we've got up or anything like that.
Look, it's a great week to be involved. I personally enjoy the stress of it, for lack of a better word. I think it's good stress, it's enjoyable, it's the highlight of the horse racing year.
Nervous energy, I think, is a really good term just to describe it, I suppose.
Over the 4 days at Cheltenham, everything matters. Like, you have to nail everything to a T. You can't be slack on one single race because it matters too much. Day in, day out, you could have a bad day of trading a particular race and it wouldn't matter that much. If you do that at Cheltenham, it's not good at all. I love it. It's sort of a mix between nerves of excitement and sort of anticipation. So you're dealing with big money day in, day out, and things can go drastically wrong in the sort of click of your fingers. But also on the flip side, things can go drastically right.
One thing that I really like about Cheltenham is the lead up to it as well. So it's the 1 week of the year where everybody is interested in horse racing, and Cheltenham's a week where everybody has the opportunity to exceed that week and excel, for people to really show their skill set throughout that whole week, and that creates a great atmosphere within the office.